All right, great. So let's get this party. Y'all want this party started, right? Hold up, man. I forgot that we in this bitch. Hold up, man. Let me get this shit started.
New Joe Budden.
All right, anyway, I'll name this podcast later. Episode number 104, if I'm correct. Help me. Yes.
103, right?
Somewhere around there.
3 or 4. 103. It's 103.
All right, 103. We have to start being more professional than that. My memory is really bad. I apologize to the new listeners. Episode 103 of I'll Name This Podcast Later. I'm your host, Joe Budden. Across from me is Rory Lanes.
What's up?
To his left is Maul.
Yes.
Behind me somewhere is the beautiful Chris, who records everything. Who records everything for YouTube. And my baby's here. Hey, baby.
But that's why I love him, because he's so funny and silly.
Right? I'm funny, baby?
Yeah, baby.
She talking about Chris. She's not talking about you.
No, yeah, I was talking about Chris. You too, baby.
Rory, tell me what's going on with this fucking Nazi higher learning haircut you got.
No.
That's what I have. I get this haircut for like 10 years.
No, it's a little lower today, but I like it. I like
This
it.
is a little...
I like it.
This is a little with Trump in office.
I'm
you gotta
saying
question.
you gotta fit in. You gotta get in where you fit in.
With Trump in
I see what's
office.
going on.
This don't look a little. You know what I mean,
It's
No.
a little lower, but that's usually
No, what happened was
it's a little spikier.
it's low. Yeah.
it's a little.
It's
Yeah,
a little more.
It's a little
clannish.
neo-Nazi. It's a little Hitler youthish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, because I'm gone for like 2 weeks, and I don't trust barbers in Elley and Houston, so I got like a low cut.
I could get with that. I understand that.
Wait, why are you leaving for 2 weeks?
I gotta go to LA, then I gotta go to Houston. I'll be back for the
For
podcast
2 weeks?
and then I gotta go somewhere else.
Cool. So, Maul, are you ever going to tell anybody about your wife?
My what?
Yo,
My wife. Sitting over there tripping.
Baby,
this podcast about to be wild, man.
All right, so listen. So check this out. I didn't know where we should start. I was a little disappointed that Marissa blocked me. I'll say that.
Why were you blocked?
She not a friend of the show? Friend of the show.
She is a friend of the show.
I fuck with Marty.
How you? No, this is all. I don't even know what side you on. I'm confused.
But how are you blocked and Rory isn't though?
That's the part that I'm confused.
'Cause I think-
I'll tell you why. Because
Why?
Joey retweets her and laughs and like makes fun of her tweets.
Okay.
And it's annoying.
Okay.
I don't fuck with you.
She got tired of Joe bullshit. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Okay. Joe was on a silly streak. He thought
Yes.
everything Marty was tweeting was funny.
Yeah,
I can see that.
it's like when your girl yelling at you about something serious and you like laugh it
keep
off.
laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. She,
I could get it. I can see that. That's Joe. That's
but
up your.
Rory and Marty are beefing, right?
Yeah, y'all had words.
Or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
They did the new age passive aggressive beef. Them two.
Yeah.
See,
what was passive aggressive? I said what was on my mind on a podcast and left it at that.
Oh, y'all beefed with LOLs.
No, Rory
That's passive.
did.
That's passive aggressive. When you beef with LOLs, it's
I don't
passive
think she
aggressive.
said anything passive aggressive, and I don't think I did.
It's not even a matter of who cares. The point is, how do I get the ricochet?
Yeah, how did you get blocked?
I
you
guess the straight.
Sat yourself right there, Indian style, and started making jokes.
Okay, so my point to you is this crackling? Oh, my
hear
point to you is, how could somebody be a friend to the show if they have me blocked? That's what I'm asking both of you, gentlemen. And you, baby. Please, somebody tell me.
No, but that's the thing.
I don't think she's a friend of nothing. Don't ask me no questions about Marissa.
I don't think she's a friend of nothing.
I don't particularly care anymore. I don't even know why we're talking about it.
Because I was a little shocked that I was blocked over your beef, but
You couldn't believe it, right, baby? That you were blocked?
I be holding Rory down a lot on the low. On the low.
Thank you so much,
Both of y'all.
for showing up in that beef.
I'm a great friend. All right, so now that we got that out of the way,
I'll know to call you when it go down.
Maul caught a lot of heat last week. This was the first week they hated Maul. I was happy about it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They hate me for dumb reasons.
No.
And so
not true.
far I've been proven correct.
That's not true.
Okay.
Yo, I
haven't.
I
On the Remy and
Yes, I have been.
out of here.
That second disc came out.
Wait,
Which
Maul.
further
we're not,
proved-
we're not there yet, Maul.
Okay,
You're
so we're not
fast
there.
forwarding.
All right, I thought we was just talking shit.
No. We're dealing with, this is a recap.
Okay.
We're dealing with the heat that you caught. Because you're normally a fan favorite. People normally like you and that bullshit you be talking.
Yeah.
But I was very happy that they fucking killed you for all of the fuck bullshit that you said last week.
What fuck bullshit did I say?
You just didn't sound very objective.
Because I said that this record wasn't all that?
No.
What else did I say?
Your words were weighted. And you said a lot. It's documented. So, but I mean, you saw the backlash. So I mean, we ain't got to debate.
I don't.
Damn it.
No, I don't. I don't click on comments and shit like that. I watch what we did, just to watch the clip, but I don't read through.
Okay,
shit.
so let me ask you this: and Rory, feel free to interject whenever you feel free. Maul, do you think that you were objective in your review of the beef last week?
Objective? I don't think I was objective. I was just stating my opinion. I didn't think the record was good.
Okay.
I didn't think it was what people was saying it was. I heard Envy say it was the third greatest diss record he's ever heard.
All right, that's a bit extreme, but my only point is...
That's very extreme.
Maybe there is, and I'll be generous, maybe there's 20% of people, or let's say 30% of people that feel that way. The consensus overall would be it was a pretty great record. I want to talk to that demographic. Well, actually, we don't need to because here we are now. She put out part 2, and a broken clock is right 2 times out the day, so it has people like Maul feeling like he's fucking Nostradamus.
No, they were saved by the bell. Nikki was saved by the bell.
Yeah.
It was
Saved by what bell?
She bailed y'all out.
She did.
Remy
Who?
bailed y'all out.
Because she put out another record?
Yeah, she bailed y'all out.
I don't think her intentions was to bail anybody out when she put that record
I don't
out.
think it was either.
I didn't say that.
Okay, so that would further prove my point about the first record.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it would. It wasn't. The first record wasn't that good, and the second one was terrible.
Was this a case of Mendices?
It is a case of Mendices having his cake and eating it too. This is definitely a case of Mendices having his cake and eating it too.
Nah, you bugging.
How?
Because you wildin'.
The first record was not that good.
All right, we don't have to debate.
And the
that
second
part.
one is terrible.
Listen, what I'm saying is those are 2 independent points you're making. The second record is not very
I can't
good.
help it if I see the future before y'all see it.
The second record is not very good.
It's not. No, not very. It's terrible.
That's treated as. That was one of the worst.
It's
records
terrible.
I've ever heard.
I'm
y'all-
kind of mad she did that.
It's terrible. Listen, she's
Y'all
only
are-
getting.
But with
y'all
that,
are overrating the whackness of it.
no, I'm not. It was terrible.
The
But
second
I don't
one
think
was
it takes
terrible.
away from the first one. I still think that shit put some fire under Nikki's ass that she needed to reply to. But
Listen, man.
the second one made her look like, hey, I told y'all I don't need to reply to this shit.
No.
All right, let me put a scenario here. Say the second one was equally as good as the first one. Does Nikki have to reply? I don't know.
I
if we
think
should
Nikki
ask
still
you,
has to reply.
even with the trash shit.
Yeah, she still has to reply.
But didn't you say last week? that
Maul
she didn't have to?
confuses me. I
No,
swear to God.
I corrected myself last week. I said she has to reply. Mainly, the main reason why she has to reply, I think, is because they are both from New York City. You can't be from New York City and have another New York rapper come at you like that and not respond. I'm sorry.
And when you say you're the queen of rap,
Yeah, like you have to respond to that. She has to. Nikki absolutely has to respond to that.
I say now
I think
she
it's
doesn't.
easier for her to respond now, actually, after that second record. Because now she has ammo to just be like, yo, come on.
Well, Remy did. She did Wendy Williams with Fat Joe. I'm not sure if everyone has seen that.
Yeah,
or
I
not,
saw some
but
clips from it.
Remy has done quite a few interviews where she's basically saying Nikki is doing a lot behind the scenes to sabotage some things for me.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
yeah, I don't think that's far fetched.
I have to applaud her for rapping. I mean, she could get killed for how bad the second diss was.
Mm-hmm.
Her second diss was like my 4th Drake diss. Like, we didn't need it. Well, mine was hard, though. That was still hard, but we didn't need
That
it.
I begged for you not to put out and argued with.
But I
when you
thought
did.
that I could put it out because it wasn't really centered around him. But I slept on how big that beef was.
Can I ask y'all something? Where do y'all rank Remy right now amongst female rappers?
Like I said last week, if we're talking about 2017, right now, number 1. She had the biggest record of last year, and she rapping right now. So I don't see how you can't say she's the number 1 rapper as far as women go. I mean, Nicki as a whole is in that other level.
Nicki Minaj
and once
is
Nicki
the number
starts,
1 female rapper.
I'm saying
at the
right now,
moment.
once Nicki
There's nothing really
coughs
hard
on a
to-
record, she's probably going to be that. But I mean, you can't. Remy's numbers were there as far as that single.
I'm not
was.
talking about female rap artists. I'm talking about just their ability to rap.
Oh, Remy. I put Remy number 1 right now. At ability to rap.
You?
Right now.
I'm not ready to say because Nicki's pen has not been authenticated.
Yeah. Question: y'all think that Remy raps better than Young M.A.?
I'm not even putting Young M.A. in the same boat as Remy Martin. Are you fucking kidding?
Why not?
More.
I'm talking about today. Just the ability to rap.
I don't even think it's a fair.
That's not even a fair fight.
Yeah.
Why not?
Young M.A. cannot rap better than Remy Martin at all.
Okay.
Young M.A. cannot sit in the same vocal booth as Remy Martin as an MC.
Okay.
I just don't even think it's a fair conversation.
Why are you asking me stupid ass questions? Don't ask something stupid and then say, okay,
I'm just asking.
nigga.
I'm just asking.
What do you think? I want to know what. Nah, fuck that.
I'm just asking your opinion.
What is your opinion?
I'm just asking your opinion.
I would like to know your opinion now.
I just want to know.
You think Young M.A. raps better than Remy Martin? I want to put you document it. Say it, nigga.
No.
Say it with your chest.
I don't think anything. I don't think anything.
You think something?
No.
You asking these fucking questions, making these fucking faces.
We gonna come back.
Zoom in on
We gonna revisit this. We gonna revisit this in like a month. We gonna revisit this.
More, you're gonna make me pull a rabbit out of the hat that I wasn't ready to pull out yet because I am in full support of Young M.A.
Okay.
Don't make me prove my Remy Martin argument by dissing Young M.A. I don't want to do it.
No, you don't have to diss anybody. I just asked the question: who you think has the better ability?
But I don't think that's fair. Young M.A. has been here for a fucking.
That's why I'm
saying
it's not fair.
That's
she
not
had a big
fair.
record last year.
And that's it.
She put out a lot of dope freestyles last year.
I'm not ready to do that.
I'm just saying. Like,
me and Sin was in the club and Annie Up remix came on and Remy Martin came on and Sin turned around and said, yo, is that Remy Martin? And I said, yes. And then Conceited came.
Stop calling her Remy
Martin. And then Lean Back came. Yo, stop talking to me.
These are records that are well over 10 years old though.
That's my point.
We can't keep talking about what happened 10 years ago.
Shit.
No, we can't do that.
Yes, the fuck I can.
No, we can't do
Why
that.
I can? I was there.
All right, well then use that with the same argument with Nicki versus Remy. Right now, Remy's rapping better.
I just asked your opinion.
All right, but we don't need to stay on that because Maul's trying to troll me in person.
All right.
Tell me who are the other female rappers that come to mind when you even ask this fucking question.
I mean, there's only maybe 4 female rappers that we could even probably consider.
Y'all have changed the rules of the game. Let me be clear. I can't even really address Maul the way I want to because the rules change and then I don't know what's cool or what's acceptable or what's not.
What's the rules?
How could I know how to receive Nicki Minaj in beef if I don't know if she writes all of her shit or not?
I'm not talking about beef. I'm just talking about their ability to rap.
How can I judge it?
Because Nicki has rapped.
I cannot judge it if I don't know if that's her.
So now you're trying to allude to?
No, I'm not. No,
I think we should just leave that out of this because we don't know. So let's just go with what's tangible and what we
I can't leave it out of it. That shit, I can make a case that's why we have not heard a response. I can make a case that's why Nicki's verses have been arguably subpar. Some people are making those cases, so don't look at me like I'm the bad guy. Please don't do that.
I'm following
you. Don't do that.
I know that, but
don't make me out to be. Don't. Yeah.
I'm saying I never found that argument really valid because I really feel like someone of that magnitude could find someone that could rap really well to write something for her. I mean, I know I
would think that someone of that magnitude would have somebody next to them
at all
telling
times.
them not to react the way that they've handled this entire beef. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't have a horse. I don't have a horse in the race.
I hear you.
And I do agree with Maul. The second this was kind of, But I mean, did we need it? Now, off of that and on to this, does anybody care? I do. Sin does. Foxy Brown is responding to Remy Martin's bars because she addressed her and Sheether as well.
Yeah, if she addressed her, Foxy has every right to reply.
Nobody cares but me, right?
I care.
Go ahead and lie.
No,
go ahead and lie. Go ahead and lie.
I fuck with Fox.
I care.
Oh, man.
I like Fox a lot.
But that's another one that has almost admitted that she has ghostwriters. So it's like, it goes back to that point. Do you care? Because we know Foxy's had ghostwriters. That's like on record.
We also know that Fox has always kept a fire ghostwriter. Like she ain't never. Anytime you heard her, she had a fire ghostwriter with her. I've never heard her with a bad ghostwriter. Is what I'm saying. So just like I've never heard Kim with a bad ghostwriter. I've never heard it. No. We know that they ain't right, but we never heard it. Lauren writes, so she's different. Young M.A., we don't know enough about her, but we'll assume that she writes her stuff.
We should give her that.
Nicki Minaj, these claims are there, but this is new age hip hop, and Nicki Minaj is kind of a pop star. So anything I would say about Aubrey kind of applies to her as well. But he's just big still in hip hop. But she's kind of ascended and kind of left. She's left. They both been leaving for a while. Oh, More Life, track list. Do we believe it? Are we believing this? Can you pull that up?
I heard it was fake. Someone trolled the OVO people on Reddit.
Yeah.
More
I wouldn't be
track
shocked.
list.
I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised. That's why I didn't know if I wanted to care about that yet or not.
I mean, even if it was real, is there much to care about? That came off wrong to all the.
Well, they
people
already
that
think that you hate them.
Yeah, which is really weird.
It's the haircut.
It doesn't matter to.
that haircut has to go. I mean,
Well, it's not really there.
That's what. No, it's there to black people. You can't see white privilege. It's definitely there to white people.
Well, I was saying because
That's
it was
the first
so
thing I
low,
noticed.
it was gone. No, but track lists in general, I don't particularly care for. If it has a producers, I'll care. Features, I don't particularly care too much for when I see a track list. But that's just me.
All right, so we're gonna wait on that then.
Yeah, and it's fake, so why even bother?
All right, cool. All right, I'm done with hip hop then. Is there anything else in hip hop that we need to talk about? Hip-hop.
Oh, shouts out to West Side Gun and Conway, man. They got a label deal through Shady.
Shady.
Yes, shout out to West Side Gun and Conway. I
that's big.
I tweeted
Pause.
that was dope for them, and then fucking the Eminem fans thought that I was trolling and being a dick somehow.
Why?
No, that's super dope.
That's odd.
Because I retweeted and I said, good for them. It was like,
Oh.
good for them.
Yeah.
What do you mean by good? What does good mean, nigga?
Well, Just is super involved. That makes me excited.
Yeah, he produced that track that they put out.
The one
super
that-
dope.
That was super, super hard, that song.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really talk about this the way that I would like to. I think them niggas are really, really dope. I think Just is dope. And I think if everybody does what they have to do, that'll be real fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. Anything else fun in hip-hop?
I would never care if we didn't have this podcast. But Safari was on.
Don't
Wendy
qualify.
Williams.
Don't try to qualify. First of all, we're saving that for later. Is there anything else hip-hop?
It was Nicki related, so.
No,
that's
it's
wild.
something else related too that we're going to get to a little later. So now last week, or was that 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, right? I tried to sit here and give a movie review on a movie that Sin and I went to see called Get Out. Rory, Mo, and Ice, neither one of them had seen the movie, ever heard of the movie.
Look at my haircut.
They had
Does it look like I saw that movie?
They had nothing to offer about the movie. They just looked at me like I was a total idiot and dick, right?
Well, I've seen everyone love it. Like, it hasn't been a mixed review besides yours.
Time out, but that's now. That's now. I'm talking about weeks ago when we had this conversation, right? Because this is important in the context of my story, right? So I'm still living in my bubble of me and Sin went to see this movie and we hated this movie, right? I didn't know that there was like this social phenomenon of Jordan Peele
You're not woke.
and his plight and the social symbolic reasoning behind the film.
You're not layered.
And
You're not woke.
all of this black bullshit that y'all niggas try to fucking drill down my head. I didn't know. I'm judging the movie just as a film. I support his cause and his rise to the top, and I totally get that the film, it cost him $4 million to make, and he made $131 million over the weekend. I'm happy for him. Just as a film, I didn't like it. That was
Listen,
it.
man, put your
That was it. It was
your
done.
tap dancer shoes on
That
and go
was-
see La La Land.
That was the end.
You're not woke enough for Get Out.
I gotta go see it. I'm hearing great things about it.
Maul has not seen or heard
Anything.
anything.
No, that's not true.
That's very
The
true.
last
but
movie I saw
Remy's
was,
second diss.
I didn't even really hear that, but whatever. You like that shit. I could tell.
I don't think it's as bad as people say.
That
He
shit is
did like
terrible.
it. He did like it.
Listen,
He
man,
I
liked
don't
it.
Joe,
think it's
you
as
gotta
bad
cut.
as-
That's no. I saw people that killed me, like on my timeline, and even they agreed that second one was like, yo,
I'm
she
not-
might blow a 3-1 lead.
I'm not saying that it was great.
Okay.
I'm not even saying it was good. I'm
Okay.
saying that people are the same way that I thought people overhyped Sheether, because I did think that. It was still hard.
You think people are over trashing the second
Yeah, I
one?
think people are over trashing the second one. All they beef is doing is reminding me of how amazing I am.
You would be looking at that
I
way.
hate to be that guy.
You would be doing that. I know. You would be doing
It's
that.
either that or how do I get into this beef?
Joe is
no, 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 no,
100,000%
no,
going to end up in the middle of this
No,
beef.
I'm
So,
hanging.
yeah, not for real.
I'm hanging my mic up.
You're not hanging
I'm
shit up.
telling
You are
I'm
100,000% going to end up. It's a bar going to hit you.
No way.
It ain't even going to be a
What do you
bar.
mean a bar's gonna hit me? I have nothing to do with this beef.
But that's you though. That's how you end up. You have nothing to do with it. And you like, is she talking about me? Oh nah, hold up. Let me go empty this clip.
You know what I don't like about you?
Okay, here we go.
No,
What?
honestly, let me tell you
What?
what Cause that's like a rumor that people that don't really know me like said and started running with, that I just hear shit and think it's about me. And you, my man who knows me, is sitting in my face telling me that I'm think that people are talking about me when they're not. So I'm gonna jump in some shit. Remy and Nicki Minaj is talking about me and their beef about girls. Foxy Brown is talking about me and their beef about girls. Yeah. I'll tear every. Here we go.
That's how it starts. That's how it starts. Exactly.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not getting in the middle of that. How do we even get back on beef? I don't care about beef.
Because you was talking about
you too.
the movie and then they overhyped the
song. I don't care about that shit. We went to see Logan.
I heard that was great too.
See, Morgan always heard something.
I did. The people
go see a fucking flick.
I am. I'm gonna go this week. I promise. I will have a review next week for y'all on both movies. But I heard Logan was dope though. Don't tell me anything.
I'm a tough critic, man.
You are a tough critic because you thought one movie was trash that I thought was great.
You the only nigga like snakes on the plane. Let me hear it.
Nah, nigga, I hate that fucking movie.
So what movie you talking about?
I can't remember the movie, but it was a while ago. And you hated the movie. And then I saw it and I was like, Joe would hate this movie.
Anytime
only person that's worse with movies than you is Imani. Imani is the worst movie critic in the world.
Oh wait, so you're labeling me? I'm getting the bad movie guy label right now.
No, you're not. You on your way. I gotta go see because you look like you didn't like Logan. That's what it's looking like.
We loved Logan.
We did like Logan.
But your face didn't say that.
It wasn't the best Logan.
See, here we go. See, okay.
There's other Logans.
Yes.
I went. Yes, we went to the diner.
She's not into Marvel stuff.
I didn't know what Logan was. I went for the food and the drink.
We was at the dining, reclining, and all of that fancy shit. So yeah, she had no idea. She was there to be a fat ass.
Okay.
But then I saw this one girl in the movie, and she was feisty, and she was fucking everybody up, and I was
Baby,
like,
don't tell people the movie. But anyway, Logan was cool. I didn't think it was the best Logan. What, the best Logan gonna be about Logan fucking not being a deadbeat dad, like stepping up to the plate and taking care of his fucking daughter for a whole movie?
All right. Well, we don't have to go see Logan now.
Yeah, baby, you just told him the movie.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
It sounds great, though. Sounds great.
Fam, I'm not paying to go see Logan fucking get his kid from wherever the kid was at and take
okay, so
care
is there
going to
be a part 2?
And then, no, hey, I can't tell because I'm about to tell you the movie now.
No, you don't have to tell me, but do you think there'll be a part 2?
No, this is it.
Okay.
This is it. Okay. All right, I want to get off movies because I don't really care about movies like this, but
Joe probably hate Paid in Full.
Paid in Full is great. Are you kidding me?
I'm about to say Joe can't hate Paid in Full.
Wait, I'm getting unfairly assessed as the bad movie guy, by the way.
I just said you can't.
No, I don't hate Paid in Full. I want to know how fast they make the Too Fast, the final fate of the fear. I can't even keep up with how furious you guys are anymore, or how fast y'all are.
Yeah,
y'all are too fast and too furious.
I was just telling somebody it went that whole shit went left to me. Like the whole story writing, like it turned into something else. Like if you look at the first Fast and the Furious. And you look at the last one, it's like, yo, this shit went.
It went fucking.
They turned it to like superheroes, basically.
Yeah, they went from street racing to fucking superheroes, villains.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The Rock jumping out of
whatever sells,
Humvees off of fucking planes. They make $500 million every time they do one, so I get it.
Right, I get it.
But it's been Final Furious for at least the past 5 or 6. How the main character die in real life and y'all still doing 6 and 7 of them?
That's all right. We're going to keep this ball rolling.
Let me tell you something. Tyrese, man, Ludacris, these niggas that catch these roles in the blockbuster films that you're going to keep seeing every summer for the next 15 years. Mm-hmm. Like I laugh when people say Ludacris ain't rapping no more because he can't rap.
No, Ludacris is not rapping because he doesn't have to.
Like, what is wrong with people?
Yeah,
people say this type of stuff.
I know, but people are stupid.
So now that's number one. Number two, they're making these shits too fast. And if this one is called Fate of the Final Crash of the Furious, whatever, then Fate said. Me and Sin almost fought about that shit. For real, me and Sin almost fought. The commercial came on, right? Or was it the coming attraction? Yeah, it was the coming attraction in the fucking Logan movie. And Vin Diesel is bugging and The Rock is rocking all over the screen, right? And if shit comes on, it says, The Fate of the Furious. Mm-hmm. And Sin is mad excited. She's like, oh my God, the last one. But in my head, you know me, I got a million things I'm mad about.
Right.
So that I'm looking at. So I'm like, how you know it's the last one?
Right.
She said, it says the fate of, I said, still, what? She said, just baby, never mind. I want it to go away. I do.
It's not going away.
I do. I've had enough.
It's not going away.
I kind of unfairly aligned my kind of, I know it. I know where my baggage comes from. I'll say it so y'all don't think I'm too crazy. It's from when Pump It Up was in Fast and Furious.
All right, so this is just.
Oh, you didn't
just
like
been
that?
upset. You didn't get a check out of that?
Well, Kevin Louse and them put Pump It Up on the Fast and Furious soundtrack that came out a week before my debut album, and then that soundtrack sold like 400,000, and like Pump It Up was the lead single.
You bullshit. You could have been Ja Rule in the car.
Then I did like
Instead.
90. Was I gonna be John Rule in the car? You fucking dick.
What? You were both rappers.
I'm
in
hating on
2002.
Fast and Furious or whatever that is. Now, what else happened funny? Oh, tonight, Spike TV.
Yeah, when this drops. You're right.
That shit is amazing. That Keith, that Jay-Z shit
Khalif
that
Brother.
him and Khalifa.
Brother.
That's crazy. That's hard. That's a great documentary.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that? Are we familiar with this story?
Yeah,
I was following it before he killed himself.
I was about to say. Oh, so you're such a hipster. You would. That makes you a hipster, by the way.
Because I watched the news.
Yes.
The local news. I watched Channel 4 at 11.
If I want to argue it, I'm going to be right somehow. So let's just stop. Listen, fucking. So now I saw the documentary, the 13th, and they briefly touched on him there. So that's where I was familiar, but. There seems to be a lot of footage, so clearly that was a big thing. So let me not stop attacking you, because there is a lot of footage from that case.
This has been going on
Yeah.
for a long,
I'm just
long time.
ignorant, so
It was a
don't-
really
pardon
big.
me-
It was a
pardon my
really big
ignorance.
thing when he got out of jail.
Yeah.
So it's not. Yeah, this isn't too much. I get people that are not from New York, and probably didn't go that far, but locally it was a really big thing when he got out of prison, and it was really sad. You know, a year or two later when he killed himself, but. It's certainly an eye opener. I know a lot of people know this information already, but I'm happy that it's on prime time on Spike for the rest of the world to see that may not be familiar with how these types of situations can happen, especially at Rikers Island. That's all I got.
Yeah, Rikers is
My bad. I was looking for something real quick.
this nigga Maul.
Just fucking playing a game on his phone.
No, I was looking for something.
Maul has no idea what y'all talking about.
I have
I know
no
about,
So he
idea.
went
I
to
know about the
Google
show.
it.
I watched it, and I think it's unfortunate, but it's something that does happen, and it's it's the new modern day slavery, man. They make a lot of money off of
It
inmates
100% is modern day slavery.
Yeah, absolutely. They make a lot of money off of inmates being locked up and shit like that. So.
Yeah, and the judges, and you know what? But I mean, anytime I start talking about this, I urge people to get out and vote, not just for the presidency, but locally.
Locally
for
is more important, in my opinion.
much more important, and who we put in these seats and these judges and the houses. It's important. It's important. But yeah, that comes on tonight, and I'm excited about it. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more documentaries of that nature.
Hopefully we don't, because that would mean that it's still going on.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
Come
hopefully
on,
that's the
Maul.
point of this type of information getting out, is that you shed light on these areas and hopefully a change comes about. But I mean, naturally it's going to be, other cases, just like, cops are still going to be killing people. I mean, we can march all we want, but it's still going to happen. Hate to sound like that guy, but it's the truth.
Yeah, you kind of sound like that guy. a little
Well,
bit.
these things pop up in documentaries, and we keep saying let's be aware, and then they bury them for a while, so we forget about it. Well, the general public forgets about it, and then they pop back up, and it seems to just be a reoccurring process. But this one's on Spike, so that's somewhat of a plus in a bad situation that it's on general cable.
I'm just glad that there's some type of informative medium that the kids are using to get information. I don't care if it's a doc. I don't care if it's an app. However you're getting your information, people seem to be doing that now. Even if it's as entertainment. Even if it's as entertainment. OJ's pretty hot because he's coming up for parole, but I don't want to talk about that shit.
But I think it's great that Hove has been so involved in it, and of course, pardon, Hove was involved before.
Is Hove
whole
not
thing.
the greatest guy in the world?
Like,
I'm
he was the
crediting
first-
Hove for fucking cranes in the sky, man. I am. I don't care.
When
I don't care.
When Khalif got out, Jay was one of the first people that reached out to him, brought him to the office and all that. So Jay has certainly been involved in this kid's life from the injustice. So just Hove is great, man.
I'm getting me a Rock Nation hat. Maul got to set this type of shit up.
Just a hat.
Maul, remember when Maul took me to 40/40 to apologize to Hove? Oh, Maul's such a sucker ass
Joe's a
nigga.
dickhead.
Maul's such a
how did
sucker
that one
ass
end?
nigga, man.
I'm a suck ass nigga because I felt like, yo, listen, man, it's a conversation. Like, Jay is cool. Like, this shit just needs to be a face-to-face
No,
conversation.
you was right.
Oh, all right,
you was
cool.
right, and I was old enough to do that then.
It was kind of dead.
It's still just
that
funny.
no one knows, but we'll save that for off.
No, that everybody knows, right? It's dead. But wait, I had something I wanted to get into
no one
with
knows
you.
never mind, the idol shit.
Well, no, not publicly. I had something I wanted to get into with Rory that I don't remember. Oh, okay, that you mentioned earlier, Safari, Wendy Williams. I only thought that was interesting. Listeners, YouTube viewership, my baby behind me. I only thought that was funny and interesting. Well, Maul has been following this Safari thing for quite some time, too. I want to say that. I want to say that, for real. Because Maul, we applauded Safari for how he handled the breakup at first.
Absolutely.
We did.
Yeah.
Right here on this podcast. You can go back and check it. We did that, right? Then it got to a point where he probably was dragging it a little bit. Mm-hmm. And now here we are in 2017. It's a hot topic. I want to know why Safari is on Wendy Williams, number one.
Well, I mean, him and Nikki are going to be attached regardless.
All right, we got that. I want to know if he's solely on Wendy Williams to discuss that beef.
That was the only clip that
What
I
else
saw
would
that was
he be
available.
discussing?
No, he was discussing his collection.
What's his collection?
I think he wanted to.
He had a collection.
Yeah.
Well, he has a collection coming out. And he wanted to promote it.
Of what?
And Wendy just asked a few questions about Nikki.
Of course she did. But what is he?
Like
what-
clothing.
He got like a body oil line coming out or some shit.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, wait. A body oil line.
You gonna cop?
Listen, I wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me, man.
What if he had a body oil line coming
Wouldn't
out?
surprise me.
But anyway, so listen, it got me to thinking about X etiquette. X etiquette and Venus retrograde is happening out there, people.
Mm-hmm.
There's some wild shit occurring. I hate to be that guy because I hate that guy. I hate that guy that wants to pretend that he feels everything happening as it's happening in outer space. No, you don't, nigga. Shut up. But I do.
Kind of that.
I do.
Guy.
I am that guy. But I really feel it, though. I'm like really a super.
Yeah, no, again, I'm sure.
I'm like an alien, really. Y'all just don't know that.
All right, man.
What's up, Maul? What's
Nothing,
up?
man.
What's up? What's up?
That's what I was saying.
What's up?
Keep
That's
going,
that
man.
shit I was talking about in the beginning of the show. He not acting like he a part of the scene.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's up with Maul?
I don't know.
I'm not
Well, gotta
feel like I'm
agree
not-
that you an alien.
Yeah, like I have to agree to that. I'm never going to agree that you're an alien. By the way, let's just get that out there.
Nah,
Just
but
because you
chill.
wear a green Scully don't make you an alien.
No, I'm just saying chills.
All right, I'm chilling. Go ahead.
That's all. I don't remember my point. I was
My
getting
baby's
to now.
different. Okay.
X-
He is
That was
different.
my point. Thank
My
you,
baby's
baby.
different.
We agree to that. He is
Fuck
different.
out of here. So what were we talking about?
X
Just
etiquette.
X
Which-
etiquette.
X etiquette.
Which Safari showed great X etiquette in the
Oh
beginning.
man, he was the spokesperson for X etiquette.
I was like, damn, Safari, because he looked like the type that would have wilded out, and he didn't.
and yeah, he surprised me in the beginning.
And even if he wilded out in the beginning, I kind of would have understood a bit. I don't understand it this much later.
Right.
Like, I don't really give a fuck now.
Okay, all of that's fine. And really, I just wanted to use that as a segue to talk about the real meat and potatoes and the crux of what's really important
Okay,
in life.
let's get to it. This is the part where I just sit back and just
Where-
Baby,
I'm
we need
not
a sound
informed.
effect.
This is
Put the voice.
the Joe and Sin segment.
Was this a case
No, it's
of
not.
Mendices having his
No, it's
cake
not.
and eating
This
it
is
too?
definitely a
because
case.
when he wasn't with Yandy, was he with Erica?
Was he with
When he
Erica?
wasn't with Erica, would he be back with Yandy?
Mm-hmm.
Because if both women carried to term, the pregnancies would have some overlap.
Yeah, now this is my problem with Rory. See, I got a problem with y'all. Yo, the older I'm getting, baby,
When do you
I'm
not have a
realizing
problem?
my friends is kind of whack.
wait. What?
We're whack?
The first thing out of Rory's mouth is, you're right, this is the Joe and Sin segment. I can make an argument that this starts with a Rory beef.
Kind of.
Wait, are we talking about the same thing? The meme shit?
They should have never gave you sound effects.
I'm just saying, I could make that case. That's your dude. I'm not even going to say his fucking name.
Oh, wait, this is my guy?
That's your guy.
That's your guy.
That's your
I
beef.
met him through you
Did you?
at your crib. That was the
You
first
didn't
time.
meet him at my crib.
1,000%.
Did not meet him in my crib.
Oh
that
my
was
God.
Johnny who brought him to my crib. I had no idea
was
who
your
either
crib?
one of them were that time. Yeah, just for the record, mad people come to my crib and I have no idea who they was. Ice just came to my crib unannounced and uninvited. People just seem to pop up to my fucking house. I don't know when I became that guy, too. People just call and say, I'm in your kitchen. No, you're not, nigga. Get out my fucking kitchen. I'm watching a show. I'm with my girl playing fucking footsies. Why are you in the kitchen?
During this season, I understand. But come summertime, we going to be in your backyard and we not going to tell you.
Off of Safari and Nikki, but still on X etiquette. Mm-hmm. I was scrolling down my Instagram feed, and I saw a meme.
Follow this guy?
And no, I don't.
Okay.
I saw someone post a picture. I follow one of the. I'm not even doing all that, but I don't follow him.
You follow Shade Room or some faggot shit like that?
I definitely follow Shade Room. I love Shade Room. Hey, Shade Room. Shade Room's great.
Continue.
And I saw a meme, right? I don't normally think much of memes, but this meme is pretty funny. Well, what happened was funny. This says, what advice would you give to the person that is dating your ex?
That's a great question.
Interesting meme.
That's a
lot
great
of layers
question.
to that meme.
That is a great
And that's
question.
an answer that you should answer to yourself and just like keep scrolling. You know,
Yeah, you don't.
you don't really like you're not supposed to press reply and write a comment and like really go there.
You're not supposed to, but that's why we love social media when people show out.
Because people are stupid.
And we can laugh at them.
Right.
So is this a case of Mandisi's?
This is definitely a case of Mendices
This
having
is a
his cake.
story that will go down in the love and hip-hop history
This is
books.
definitely
But what is the truth? What is a lie?
Wow.
What I'm saying is this. My brain is obsessive. So it's when I read stuff like this, I automatically think, well, why would I answer this? Why would I want to talk to the person? I wouldn't want to talk to that person.
Right.
Right? Is that too much logic for this?
No.
Not any of my business.
All right, so
the person
I
you're
didn't
dating.
care. I don't pay the memes that much fucking
But
mind
I don't.
anyway.
I mean, that's just a hypothetical thing. What would you say? It's
No,
not
it's not
necessarily
a-
saying let me sit down
no,
with the person
it's
that
not
my
a
ex is dating.
hypothetical thing.
No,
where
because people are really saying.
I
what they
then
were saying.
see someone who shall remain anonymous, but it's an ex, and the ex says
One of yours.
there's debatable.
Okay.
There's moments like this on IG where I can be so petty, but I just like and scroll. LOL.
I think we need a cake drop.
This is a story that will go down in the love and hip-hop history books. But what is the truth? What is a lie?
New Joe Budden.
I'm mad I missed that. I didn't catch that meme.
Would you like me to show it to you?
It's funnier when you see it.
There's moments like this on IG where I can be so petty, but I just like and scroll. LOL.
Well, here's my thing. Now you're kind of contradicting yourself
Yeah,
because you're not doing exactly what you said that you always do. So
Right? See, now I agree with that, but I know her and I are both a little nuts, probably.
It's like when people say I'm gonna stay out of this, but comment on it to
ABC.
say they're saying
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay out of this, but you're in it because you just put yourself in it by speaking.
So,
that makes sense.
because I'm practicing this new thing I do where I'm like happy.
That's a new thing? Okay. That's a new thing for you. All right.
Yeah, because in my happiness, I said, you know what? Maybe what would I say if I played this game?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not fair for us to play, right? And that's where I get mad because women could do shit like this and men can't. When men play like this,
Now you're just mean.
yeah, you're an
mean,
asshole. You're full of
hurtful,
shit.
You're a dickhead. You're
Bitch
a
ass
fucking
nigga. All that type of
You're
shit.
condescending.
But what advice would you give to the person that is dating your ex?
What would you
I don't-
say
I
to
don't
the
know.
person that commented?
I
on
would
that
tell
photo?
Tory Lanez to tell Kaylin to mind her fucking business and stop commenting under these little stupid memes before I feel like being petty one day. That's what I would say.
But you're just scrolling and liking.
No, I don't like anything. I don't like shit on no fucking Instagram. Are you fucking kidding me?
I was using what she said.
Oh.
You
No,
said you didn't
he's-
want to be petty.
He's saying.
Oh, yeah. Like, stop. People gotta stop. Listen, this Venus retrograde shit. Stop.
So Tori
Stop.
and Kaylin are an item.
Well, if I'm going by the Instagram feed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
But-
them together.
All right. That's cool. I didn't know. I mean, I get a lot of my information from
Anyway.
y'all.
I
so
think they
don't-
look pretty good together.
I
don't
think the point that Joe is trying to make is mind your business.
That is the point that I was trying
I get
to
it.
make,
Oh, I get it.
baby.
And
Maul and Rory are just being mean.
No, I didn't know anything about this until they said something. I really didn't.
Black love.
Okay, that's what's up.
Maul is such a hater.
I thought my
Maul is such a hater, man.
I'm a hater.
You are. You just are.
I thought my remix joke in our group chat was funny, but no one laughed.
What was the remix joke?
Yeah, it was funny, but I was still so caught up in laughing that
I'm not gonna say it on here.
wait, what's the remix joke? I
wasn't
don't
that.
like it already.
No, it was a Tory
If
thing.
you can connect
my
it,
baby.
Tory Lane's remixing songs, to forget it.
Baby, don't hurt that nigga.
Okay.
Don't hurt him. She be ready to attack. Boy.
wow.
Listen, fucking something was important just now. Oh, Kirk Frost, still ex etiquette
Oh yeah.
or side chick etiquette.
Oh,
Side chick
no.
etiquette. Let's
Oh,
start
no.
with X etiquette.
I want to know why everybody. This is a
There-
new nigga trend. This whole get the side girl pregnant thing.
It's a terrible
Well,
trend.
people are loving their side bitches now. That's a trend.
People treating
remember?
the sides like mains.
But
man.
wait, I could love you and not get you pregnant if you're the side. Right?
You're not
But
supposed to get your side chick pregnant.
You're not supposed to have a side chick. That's number one, baby.
I was just great. This is what I'm
baby.
saying. I was great to say. When did that become like the norm? That's almost like acceptable now.
No, it's not. It is not
It's
acceptable.
almost.
It's
We
not-
almost at the point where
it-
it's acceptable.
It is not almost acceptable
Okay.
Uh-oh.
at all.
Well, wait, what's acceptable almost? I want to hear that.
A dude having a side chick.
It's not
The
acceptable.
chicks talk about the side chicks. Like they
No,
understand
it's just
that.
more vocal now.
Wait, hold on.
Because at one point, women that were side chicks were just happy to be there. Now it's like the show.
Well, that's because dudes
And
are
they wanna
treating
show it.
the
This is
sides
all
like
social
the mains.
media's fault. This is all social media's fault. It's not acceptable. We just see it more now when bitches take pictures and bitches post shit and bitches go on vacation.
Yeah, but I think it's still almost to the point where it's acceptable by the main chick now. Like I think the main chick knows.
If-
like I know he fucking with other chicks. I just better not
introduce me
find
to
out.
one of those.
If
Mo.
they're good, yeah. But that's always been a norm.
What? When did that become the norm? That was never the norm.
Bitches don't stay if they good, if they bills is paid and they live in a house and they don't gotta do shit and they nigga take care of everything. Bitches don't stay, even if
Oh,
they
no.
get cheated on. Bitches
Yeah, of
be
course
staying.
they will.
Yeah,
of
so
course.
this-
But what I'm saying is now I'm talking about like the chicks will know the side chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like they will know who they man is fucking with on the side, and still they're like, all right, cool.
I don't know if that's a new thing. I just think it's shown more.
yeah.
That's new.
I think that.
Yo,
and
Maul, let me tell you
go ahead.
something. Maul is really jaded, man.
How?
And I'm not saying that I disagree with you.
How am I jaded? It's acceptable now. I'm telling you.
It is. Stop
You are-
saying that because
you're-
it is not acceptable.
Well, no, it's acceptable to the group of women that Maul thinks that this is pertaining to, and that's why I say that you are jaded because you.
Oh, no, I'm not
you take
talking
the
about-
shit that all of the scumbuckets.
No. I'm not talking about all women. No. I'm talking about the women we're talking about.
Tell me when you knew there was a Lyra Galore sex tape
When
because
it
you be having a scoop.
when they hit the social media. I mean, every girl has a sex. Let's just be clear.
That's not true.
That's
not true.
I'll flip Maul's
That's not
point.
true.
I'll flip Maul's
I've
point
never.
differently.
That's
Maul
not
thinks
true.
Everybody.
I don't want to get into that.
Wait, so
But
you
that's
don't?
not true.
So every woman has not recorded themselves having sex with their boyfriend?
No,
I'm not ready.
that's not
I
true.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I'm not gonna say that every of any has done.
Okay, the majority of women in the world, I would think, have recorded themselves having sexual acts with their boyfriend, wife, husband, whatever.
I would think so.
That's what I'm saying. I think so.
But what does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
No, I'm just saying it's like a sex tape now is like is it still a big deal? I don't think it is. I don't think a sex tape is a big deal.
Yes, Jewel shit came and went.
It's not
a
a
lot
big
of
deal
shit
anymore.
come
A
and
sex
go.
tape is not a big deal anymore.
It's cool for the day.
Well, no, that's because these sex tapes be trash. Hold up now. They ain't just coming and going
Fair
because
point.
we don't care about a sex tape. We care about a sex tape. Niggas was dying to see Yes Jewel shit in Black Twitter. Let's keep it a buck. That shit
I'm
was
saying,
trash.
but they come and go. If it was
Yeah,
popping,
that's what
I
I mean.
still don't think it would have mattered.
It's
Are
kind
you
of like
kidding
That
me?
girl
Wait,
ain't-
what?
That girl ain't lose a fucking deal. Like that shit came and went, man. You still see people talking about the
Oh,
Yes
wait,
Jules tape.
I'm not saying that she would have lost a deal.
I'm saying that's how quickly
I'm
it came
saying
and
if
went.
it were a better tape, niggas would talk about it a bit more. Nigga, we talked about Amber's bald vagina. Sorry, Wiz and Amber, I love y'all. Forever. That was the best nude we had ever seen. We never stopped talking about it for years. What are y'all talking about? These sex tapes be trash. That's why we don't talk about it. And some are just so trash that you talk about it forever. We talk about, know what sex tape they talk about forever?
Kim's being trash.
Pamela Lee and Homeboy.
Oh, Tommy.
Iconic. Pick one. Pick one. That tape was talked about forever. All right, I'm on some old nigga shit right now. But that tape was talked about forever. Kim shit was so trash it was talked about. These shits is trash. Man,
Yeah, but that's when shit was on.
Let me tell you something.
That shit was on VHS and DVD and hard to get. This shit out with my phone is on my timeline.
Let me tell you something, my G.
And it can be filmed from my phone.
My sex tape, would be Bluetooth ready.
That shit would show up on your phone like a
shit
U2 album.
Would be, you could play it in any gaming console. What else? I swear I would have features on my shit. You could shop. There should be a store there. My shit would come with the weird Samsung glasses that do nothing at all.
God.
That I paid $100 for. Thanks, fucking AT&T and Newport Mall.
We didn't finish Maul's point with the side chick thing. I don't think main chicks are more acceptable to side chicks. I think more women are accepted being a side chick. And I might get killed for this, but I think women in the past 10, 20 years...
Well, you're getting killed for your haircut.
Yeah, well, you know, what are you going to do?
But that's because
women have gotten much more focused on themselves, much more focused on their careers, much more focused on other shit, and they cool with just being the side chick because they want to get some dick and focus on themselves.
You know what? If I were a woman, I see why men are so easy to hate.
Y'all
men are so easy
you know
to
why?
hate.
You know why?
I gotta
Hold on,
listen
you
to
know
this
why?
misogynistic piece of shit.
Because y'all
tell us
so,
about women.
Let me tell you. Y'all so stupid.
I'll agree. Men are very,
Y'all
men are
sound
very
like
stupid.
fucking idiots.
I
All
agree.
of y'all right now.
I didn't say nothing.
What are y'all
I appreciate
saying?
it. Thanks.
What are you saying? That is not acceptable.
Sin, do you
and
think-
what the fuck are you talking about? What you thinking about over there?
I didn't even say nothing.
That's all right, but you stupid with us too. Nigga.
Do you think more women
You
are...
stupid and dumb with us.
are
You're not
cool with
saying
being
or
a side
thinking
chick?
anything.
I didn't
You're
say a
still
word.
stupid and dumb with us.
Oh my god.
Shut up. Rory has a question.
Do you think more women these days are cool with being the side chick?
No. Nobody want to be a side chick. I
Rory and Maul, I want y'all to stop asking Sin that because Sin places too much faith in people and your Maul places
Baby.
not enough faith in people.
Baby.
That is true.
Rory's talking to me right now. Thank you. Nobody wants to be a side chick. One day, that side chick is gonna tell you, yo, what's up? A girl does not want to be a side chick forever. No, that's
No, I
Baby, you
agree with
wrong.
you.
You're
I agree
wrong.
with you, but
No.
now
Wrong. You're
they want to
wrong.
be the main with someone else. They're cool just being the side with this dude and then moving the fuck
There
on.
are a million bitches that are 100% cool with being the side.
Absolutely.
And I'm
Yes, there
saying
is.
because
I'm saying
dudes
it's for
are
good
treating the
reasons.
sides like mains.
Yes, there
Yeah,
is.
that's
Dudes are
definitely
treating the
men's fault,
sides
too.
like mains. That's why. The side chick is getting everything the main
Nope.
chick is getting.
nope.
So it's not like the side chick don't even care about
Which
that.
is
She's
wild.
getting
No.
everything.
I be feeling bad for athletes and rappers, and I rarely do. Remember when Side Joints was just happy to be fucking a rapper and an athlete?
Mm-hmm.
Now they gotta Instagram it. Like he just paying for your shit. You just happy to be fucking a ball player.
Mm-hmm.
Now they gotta tweet it. Like that. The whole point of being a side chick was to just be happy with that.
Social media.
Incognito.
That's crazy.
Times change.
So we were talking about Kirk because I want to talk about Kirk, his nasty ass.
How do we know Kirk is nasty?
Because Kirk had a baby.
We don't know.
We don't know he had a baby.
Yeah, we know that.
Nigga, how many episodes of Love and Hip Hop you need to see to not know what's coming down the pipeline here?
I gotta have more faith in Kirk, man. I don't think he did that. I hope he
That
did.
was some of the
That would
worst
be the
acting
dumbest
I've
shit.
seen in Love and Hip Hop history.
You say that every time a new Love and Hip Hop comes
I
out.
know. It's just progressively.
It's
getting
really
worse.
bad though.
Nah,
It's really bad.
that was really bad.
Yeah, it's
It
really
was
bad.
not worse than what we have seen on New York. That's not true.
No. It definitely wasn't
I'm
worse
about
than
to
what we
say,
seen on New York,
'cause
but
this
it's still
past
bad.
season in New York,
No, that was terrible. But this is bad though.
I do love the look that Kirk give everyone, like he's about to outsmart them or some shit, but he end up just looking stupider.
Yeah.
He's always
Wow.
like, I'm about to outsmart you. No, the fuck
Hey,
you ain't.
he be selling me with that shit. I be on the hook. I be glued.
I be
to the-
feeling bad. I felt bad for him last night, man.
He
I
looked
watched
like
it. I
a
felt bad.
fucking idiot.
He's
telling
and
his-
then he said, "You know I'm a married man, right?" And she said, "She said, wait.
You know how you
you know
were
you're a married man, right? Like, What are you talking about? You had sex with me and you're married. I was kind of like, yeah, he wasn't getting out of that one.
Nah.
You know how he was stressed? He kept the mask on in the car.
Yeah.
He didn't even take the mask off to
right.
drive.
All right, so this is all. This is all I be wanting to know. That was episode number 1. That was the very first episode.
Yeah.
What I want to know what Kirk thought his storyline was for the season.
It's gonna get bad for him.
Was he approached with this?
I don't think he was.
Was he? I don't think he was agreeable to this.
Nah, I don't think he was.
He looked a bit shocked. I ain't gonna lie. You know who gave it away? Jock.
Listen, man.
Jock. That wasn't acting. Jock was doing. When a homegirl said that,
Yeah.
go watch it again.
Yeah, that wasn't
Jock
acting.
said, "All right, nah, hold up.
Yeah.
Let me text this."
And when he
nigga.
was whispering,
Yeah.
yo,
Even though it was
ambush,
Yeah.
ambush. They said it.
Right. I
but
don't
then
think that was
then
acting.
he conveniently popped. I mean, it could be editing, but conveniently popped up.
I don't think that young Jock, meet me in the club, it's going down, Jock, is the greatest of actors to have me fooled this way.
Yeah, no. I don't
I'm
think he was
either
acting.
gonna believe that he's that great of an actor or I'm that stupid. Y'all know.
No,
I
you
don't
could tell
think
when
I'm
she
that stupid.
said that, like he turned and looked and was like, "What?" Like, okay, we definitely wasn't expecting you to just say that. But I kind of feel like
The complete
all a
denial was
lie,
great.
though. I feel like it's all
I don't
a lie.
even know that bitch.
You think it's a lie?
That's what
Yeah.
he said.
I hope it's a lie.
I think it's all a lie.
Okay, now that brings me to my next point. If this is not true, fam, I'm really judging you for now going along with this fake storyline.
I mean, come on, Joe. How many people
Come
in Love and
on,
Hip Hop have gone with a fake storyline?
All of them.
Come on.
Not me.
You talking about you? I'm talking about just period on Love and Hip Hop. A bunch of them have fake storylines that we don't. That's why I'm saying I don't think this is true. Do I think he's had sex with this girl? Absolutely, but I don't think her baby is his.
Snitching on
Well,
myself.
the girl is cute.
Yeah.
Of course
Okay.
he had sex with the girl.
Yeah, I agree to that, but I don't think that he got her pregnant.
If you're gonna do a reality television show, you should not cheat.
that's it. That's the only time you shouldn't cheat.
I mean, that's why they're on the reality show.
No, you shouldn't cheat. Period.
Oh,
That really don't apply to you because you have to get in a relationship for it to be called cheating.
true.
More, let's get into you for 2 seconds. When is that gonna happen though? For real, honestly.
When I find a girlfriend, that's when that's gonna happen.
So you're not sleeping with anybody, and I'd like to hear an answer.
Am I sleeping with somebody?
That was the question.
Yeah.
Somebody as in singular.
Yeah.
Is this like a long-term thing? Is this, I'm trying to figure out. This is one of those things where this is your girlfriend and you're not really saying it.
No.
Like
It's,
where you do everything like a girlfriend, like
No.
you would do with a girlfriend, but you're not calling it your girlfriend.
no.
So you're
it's
not having
that.
unprotected sex with this
No.
person. Would you like to?
Yeah.
She's stopping you.
No. It's not. No. It's not
tried.
like that.
When do you intend on having
tried.
unprotected sex?
You tried.
Oh, I tried.
Yeah,
Nah.
she definitely hit us. No.
Nah. That's funny though. but no.
Motherfucker patted his pockets. Oh, I got a condom.
So when are you going to take things to the next step? Or well, that's just the thing. I'm trying to figure there's no next step, huh?
I mean, I don't know if there's a next step or not. I'm just just having
I
fun.
ask all of these seemingly just stupid questions, but my greater point is because you don't have any kids,
No.
and we're all. And how old are you?
35.
Yeah.
I dodged a few.
Do you want
kids?
Do you want kids? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would think so. I
Yeah.
would like to. I'm people that don't want kids or don't have kids, like heading. I want to know how that is for men. I guess that's why I bring this up.
I just don't want a baby mama. That's like, ugh. The thought of that is just like, no.
Whoever wants that.
Exactly. And I
Yes,
would probably
there's
have
some
that if I had a
people
kid
So
by
the
now.
alternative is to not have one.
Or just, when you find that one that you feel like, you're going to
It's
be
not a
with.
fear at any point in your head that you walk out the house and get clipped tomorrow and now that's the end of your lineage.
That would be a fear if I had kids or not.
Why? Why would that be a fear if you had kids?
What do you mean?
Once you have kids, you're
Oh, you mean like if
really-
if I didn't have kids, like, and I.
Yeah, you're not worried about your lineage. If,
Oh
if you
yeah.
Had, if you had
nah,
kids.
I don't think like that. I don't
Well,
think
that's
like
only
that.
my brain, huh?
Yeah, I don't think like
Not
that.
a concern of yours either, huh? But you're,
No,
you're a
it
kid
is. I'm an
still.
only child, so it's like me. I mean, I got cousins, but I'm saying within my close family, I'm an only child.
Oh, so like, I got a bunch of nieces and nephews, so that's why I was never really like a thing for me to have a kid. It was kind of like, yo, I got a bunch of nieces and nephews.
No, it's
So I didn't-
different than having.
No, of course it is, but it was never like pressure on me to have a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like it was never no pressure on me. Like if I was like Rory, the only one, I would be. I would have to have a kid by now.
Yeah.
Rory is killing everybody in the club. Rory's trying to have kids.
Yeah, I definitely am.
Yeah, Rory's trying to have kids. Baby, you're trying to have
Absolutely.
kids too, right, baby?
Baby, I'm trying to have kids right now.
And I know you can. Oh my god. I know you can never
What's
be
up?
ready.
Baby.
What's up? she said, "What's up?"
Thank you.
my
Thank you
God.
so much. Oh, can I tell him how funny you are?
Yeah.
For real, I can?
All right.
Oh, this is funny. This is funny, though.
I want to hear it now.
This is only funny because women are funny. And I'm going to say this real quick, and I ain't even going to drag this out. So, you know women, how they get with the Instagram comments? Mm-hmm. They're just women. Mm-hmm. So, Sin gave me this whole...
Oh, wait. By the way, I take pride in being woman. Like, he,
Good.
men, he's annoyed by it. I take
He's
pride in being a
misogynistic.
fucking...
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I understand.
Thank you, Rory.
Wait, what does she take pride in?
Being a woman.
Yeah.
And you should respect that.
Yes, you should. Thanks, Rory.
You know what? Anyway.
Tell your fucking story.
One of these, so she gave me this whole long soliloquy breakdown over a comment that somebody made, right? Mm-hmm. And she made all the sense in the world because sin is logical, right? You made sense, baby.
I make sense, baby.
All right.
But
Okay.
But one of her points was, this bitch gonna like this picture. She don't like none of this shit. Whereas us,
Let me tell it better. One of Joe's old bitches, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
you left
fair.
out the most important
Yeah,
part.
that's the
Tell
most
it,
important
Sin.
part.
Joe leaving
So
out shit.
but because it's cool. It's cool. I don't care. I'm not one of them bitches. I don't care.
Tell 'em niggas,
So
baby.
one of Joe's old.
And that's debatable, by the way.
Everything's debatable, right, baby?
Yes.
So she,
Yes.
this person, this lovely person, I guess Joey and her hadn't spoken in years, whatever, cool. I found her under a post. So I
found her under.
I did find her.
Yeah, y'all got to hear the language this.
I did find her because it was there. Like I just saw, you know how Instagram does the comments now?
Yeah,
like
they'll put the popular people at the bottom.
Yeah.
Is that how they decide that?
Yeah.
Is it popular
It's
though?
either
Because
it's either people you follow and then like
there has to
people.
be some type of like relation there,
and like
right?
women's intuition. I think they put there too.
Yeah, that was the case here, I guess, right? Anyway, so this girl says the most pointless comment. Like you can tell that she just wanted to talk, like just to say something and
What
get his
did she say?
attention. I'm not gonna say it because you can find it, and I don't have an issue with her.
I'm not gonna go find it. So I'd like to
It's
know.
no issue with her. I'm just being a girl, and I'm just putting my baby on to how these bitches move because I know
Yes.
how these bitches move.
You tell me.
So she posted the pointless comment. She posted two pointless comments. You're not gonna get a response. It was dumb. Like you didn't have to post this. You want his attention. I don't see you under pictures of him and I don't see you commenting on pictures of him and I together, liking our fucking post. But you want to come to this post? Thank you, baby. You want to come to this post where he's rapping to say something about his fucking bars that you don't even understand what Joey is saying. Nobody understands what Joey is saying.
Oh, I know what she said.
Thank you, baby.
Sin.
Bang, bang.
Sin. Is that what you talking about?
Can I get that ether beat, please?
Sin. Is that what you talk about, Sin?
What we talking about?
Sin is fucking.
I don't know, more because you don't be knowing.
Nah, I know. Now that you said all of that, I know exactly what you're talking
Well, my point was, women are funny. Women are shady.
about. Yeah, I agree.
And I'm watching you bitches.
Oh, I see it. All right.
I'm watching you bitches. I need another round, baby.
Jay-Z commented on the post.
Baby.
Cut it off, man.
Okay.
I gonna get my Rock Nation hat.
All right.
My bad. Oh, I thought that was the sheet. But anyway, the point is, her main point was that that girls they comment on shit and don't comment on the couple pics. So then the girl comments on a couple pic.
Okay.
Right? So I figured that would dead all Sin's logic.
What was the comment?
I love y'all.
Oh, so what are we talking about?
She don't
And
fucking
also-
love nobody.
It didn't go to that. It can't go to that.
Fuck out of here.
Oh my God.
Y'all still sound stupid.
We still sound stupid though.
Fuck, an hour later,
But the girl like Joe, she don't like.
First of all,
Yo.
Rory,
Just trying to get Joe in more trouble.
Rory.
Listen.
Yeah, we don't. I mean,
Chill out.
if she says she love y'all, then it
Chill
should be
out.
buried. Like,
Yeah.
And that's cool. And I said thank you because I'm not like that.
Right.
But I just know what's up. You don't
This is
fucking
a
love
story that
nobody.
will go down in the love
You don't
and hip hop
fucking love
history books.
nobody.
We'll go down in the
What
history
is the
books.
truth?
What?
You don't love y'all bitches is haters. Y'all the bitches
Baby.
that come baby.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Get your shit on.
The bitches that comment on the old niggas pic with the new shorty talking about I love y'all. You don't fucking love nobody, bitch. You want to be with him.
Yeah, that's fake love. Smile in my face.
Face whole time you want to take my place.
See what I'm
Yo,
saying?
this ain't no Drake. Yo, Maul is so OVO. That nigga will plug some
that was
Drake
fitting.
shit.
That was fitting
I
right
don't
there.
give a
It's
fuck.
fake
That
love.
never fitting, nigga.
It's
No, wait.
fake love.
No, he's right. No, I sound real ignorant because I'm from
No, we
the-
joking around.
But the truth is, no, these girls be wishing bad upon us. I know it. They pray for our downfalls.
Venus retrograde.
Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah.
Is there anything else really important that happened in the universe?
Not that I can think of.
It's been kind of a slow week.
Nothing really important. I mean,
Is
shit
there anything
happens.
coming this weekend that we have to care about? I don't want to get all political. Ben Carson said that black people are fucking
he's a
immigrants. I'm
he's
not
a-
even addressing it.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah, some other shit happened. Donald Trump did some more shit that's
Yeah,
gonna
he-
kill
he-
all the black people soon.
Yeah, Iraq is not on the ban list anymore, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
His
I don't know
movie
what
is
to
going to be great. Donald Trump's movie.
talk about. Oh, Maul, you are
gonna be a
so.
No, I'm telling you.
You know what's
Watch.
wild though? He's gonna play himself in that movie.
Of course he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a maniac.
It's wild that y'all think that this is not the movie.
Yeah, we're watching it right now.
This is the movie.
Y'all are waiting on a movie.
Love and Hip Hop White House.
You know, real quick, and I'm gonna get off reality TV, but I was randomly thinking the other day, them Jersey Shore niggas caught the mean lick.
Yeah.
Paulie D.
I was about to say Paulie D. Did any
Yes.
at the residency in Vegas? He caught the lick more than anyone.
Yeah, they caught a mean one. Shout out to them, friends of the show. I spoke to Mike Williams. He said he's gonna come do the show.
Good.
And niggas
I
gotta
like Mike
stop
Williams a lot.
texting me and tweeting me and asking me to come do this show like we're guest oriented. Like people keep hitting me wanting to do the show while you're in the middle of your promo run. Sorry, bro. Don't quite operate that way. Now, for my favorite time of the podcast, let's see who paid Rory and Maul. That's right, it's time for sleeper picks. Let's
That's
see
wild.
what brand new artist Maul pulls out from Detroit. Let's see what 178 BPM song Rory will play. And I don't even have one. Actually, I do have one. I do have one, but I'm going last because my shit fire kind of.
Where's the aux cord? Should I go super barefoot or some mellow shit? I got two
Every
that I
one
can
of
play.
your picks for the last like 70 weeks have been barefoot.
No, there was a few in there that weren't.
I'm going to play a sleeper freestyle. I ain't going to play a sleeper.
Oh my God, Maul always want to come change the rules or some shit.
What? I mean, it can be considered a sleeper song.
I'm gonna play this freestyle my man's did.
Nah, that's just
Y'all still sleeping on it.
Nah, 'cause nah.
Thank you, Maul.
Where
It
the aux
still
at?
fit the criteria of sleeping.
Yeah, what the aux at?
Oh, you want it?
Yeah, I'm gonna play this first. This is because I feel like, you know, he might have had the hottest freestyle up there so far.
Oh my,
man.
yo, Maul is the king of gas.
Nah, man.
I don't
Talk about
even-
my song shit.
Yeah, man.
I'm not opposed to playing that. He bodied that shit.
I mean, say what you want, man, but you know,
He might have. Albie Al had my favorite Flex freestyle. The new ones, guys. Relax, hip hop heads. The new Flex series.
Yeah, I think this
Albie
is-
had my favorite. My song is right there though.
yeah, this is Mysonne on the Hot 97 Funk Flex.
Oh my
freestyle,
goodness gracious! This is not a sleeper.
Man. This is a sleeper because a lot of niggas ain't click on it. Ain't got enough views for what he was talking about.
This is not a
This
sleeper.
should have 1 million views.
Mice said that something we said on the podcast inspired him.
I was trying to think back the
do
day he
this.
was here on what was said in that
Oh, he said
short
what
exchange.
it was. He said what it was. When Maul was bigging him up and saying not enough niggas know about mice. And when I was like, yeah, well, that's true, and that's all mice fault.
Yeah, I agree. Well, this is Mysonne freestyle Funk Flex Hot 97.
Mice, this is incredible.
Bro, I came to kill it with my boy. Funk.
This
I
is-
kind of want you to
cut-
play
cut
the
this
whole
off.
thing.
Yeah, cut this off for a minute. Mice, this is incredible. Like this.
He just touched on everything that's relevant right now that needs to be said. That's why I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised. Like I watched
This
this
shit
at
is a
least
lecture.
10 times, and I was like, dog, this is like the same feeling I got when he spit this was what I was almost feeling like when Calico and
Lux
the second round. When
third,
Lux verse,
third round.
third round.
Was it okay?
That was the last round.
The battle.
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
Like I felt like this. Like okay, this is important. What he's saying is important.
Mice, you should come up here. Well, you're always up here anyway. You're probably here right now somewhere.
In the other studio.
On his way up here.
I would like to talk to you actually about that freestyle in particular because
I think that would be
niggas
great.
like us will appreciate that freestyle.
But that's a whole conversation. Like that's why I think it'd be great for him to be up here. That's a whole conversation. This freestyle.
Yeah.
But I don't. Again, it goes back to the rules changing today, and that's I guess what he addressed
That's
in the freestyle.
exactly
Absolutely.
what the theme
Well,
was.
let me just shut the fuck up, Mice. We gotta holler at you. So whenever you're here again, we'll talk to you about this freestyle.
If we see you in the parking lot.
That we own it. You know what it is. Funk Flex, BX, Mysonne.
And to think Mice had to
Everybody
he keep
can't come
hitting
up
Flex
here.
to go up there and do this.
I got here, Flex.
Right.
You gotta beg a nigga to come drop
I'm
heat
here.
off.
Right.
I ain't come to play with him.
Shout out to Flex though, front of
Not
the
at
show.
all. Not at all.
And this beat is classic. So
And why was good. Real niggas, what up? If I offend you, then I meant to.
You didn't offend me,
New
Mice.
York, stand up.
I'm
You should be
standing.
standing up right now, like I am.
I am.
You hear this beat?
You were sitting when you said that.
So technically, we're all standing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to New York City, the Empire State.
Well, he's
The
standing
entire
up.
state
It was a
is
metaphor.
trying to
Just went over your
acquire
head.
cake. You either buying or you supplying weight. Where the unarmed blacks get shot down by the jakes. It's time to educate and separate. Heavy from the featherweights. Underdog winners from losers, you niggas celebrate. Couple grand movers from dudes that's really selling weight. Ones who get told what to do from ones who delegate now. I'ma set it straight. There's levels to this shit. And I'm a 5-star general. I got medals for this shit. You see, I was in the field when the game was about principles. And gangsters didn't take no pictures or do interviews.
It changed.
This shit is new. Everybody wasn't selling, yeah. You couldn't put work on the block with no resume. You couldn't just walk outside and just hustle. You had to be about that life when you paid the muscle. See, in the jungle, the soft got extorted. Crimes amongst gangsters never got reported. Nowadays, the gangsters do crime and they record it. The game is fucked up because the lines done got distorted. It all started when the snitches got glorified. When they ain't killed Alpo after Rich Porter died.
Alpo
You made a
is
movie about Frank Lucas. I was mortified. Y'all niggas rode that wave like a water ride. So y'all decided that this fake shit was real. When snitches came home and y'all embracing them still, ratting the G in the same place and they could chill after he violated the codes that should've got him killed. That's when I said chill. Y'all can keep the game. There's no more rules, the players just ain't the same. Prices too high, they stepping all on the cane. Everybody playing, nobody don't know they lanes. It's a shame, the center's running point. So-called killers is telling they running point. Niggas getting A1 felons for 1 point. They doing life, and they ain't even selling the whole joint. So what's the point? We dying in vain. Nigga, we dying, we just hiding the pain. Daddy told me one thing that stuck inside of my brain. Do the same thing, expect something different, you insane. Shh, not me, I'm a genius. Flex, this is deja vu. I done seen this, yep. I was right here, hide me in this shit. And I had you looking like you smelled a dead body in this bitch. Let him try me and I switch from Malcolm X to Red again. I'm man down, everybody dead again.
All right, let's
Each and
find a
every
spot to
rapper you
fade
name,
Mice.
I am better than these codeine.
He was
dope
ripping for
niggas.
too long.
I'm
Y'all gotta
next.
go on YouTube and find it your damn self.
My niggas done made empires off a cookie. When we was learning
listen, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Mysonne, man. Freestyle 97. Y'all got to go check that out if y'all haven't seen it already. I don't know what the hell y'all looking at online.
Well, you do a good job of something.
It's a good balance in our sleeper section.
Yeah, Maul always has a pretty good hip hop something or other type of pick.
Yeah, I can't say I haven't liked anything that Maul, or not liked anything that Maul.
And see, people didn't know that. What's the name? That Criss Cross record was a diss record. A lot of people didn't know that.
People are really stupid.
And when I kept saying Jermaine Dupri wrote it, Tretch apparently wrote that.
I know.
everyone tweeted me that.
I had a brain freeze. The
I
very
think
first,
somebody said that.
the very first line in the song is a diss. How is that a secret?
Well, I'm just
Don't
saying a lot
try
of
to
people
compare us to another bad little fad. That would be another bad creation.
Yeah, but a lot of
I'm
people
the
didn't know
Mac
that.
and I'm bad, giving you something that you never had.
But a lot of people didn't catch that because people tweeted me and was like, "Yo, who are they dissing?"
Well, that's because people are young
well,
or
I'm
just
just
missed it.
That was one of those that people didn't know was at this record.
All right,
Classic
Rory,
ass.
what type of barefoot bullshit you got going on now? Don't play.
Now it's barefoot
don't
bullshit?
play no clan,
Wow.
no clan lynch shit. I'm not in the mood for it.
Well, I was
Not in
gonna
the
play
mood for
some
none of
Leonard
you.
Skinner.
Yeah,
New cut.
I believe.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Classic.
I'll play a
Skinner.
super barefoot record.
Oh my god.
Super. I wasn't even gonna play this, but I just gotta feed into it now.
I'm not. I got to give Rory his props though. Daniel Caesar, you put me on to him. Like
That
I've been
kid is
listening to
nice,
nothing
which
but
isn't barefoot.
I
by the way.
love him.
Yeah, like I got to give
And
you
I love,
respect.
I
on
love
that.
you, baby.
I love you more.
Are y'all on Khalid yet? Are you guys on Khalid yet?
Yeah.
Who's in that realm?
Yeah.
He just put out an album that's
Album.
great.
Yeah.
I was gonna play some, but y'all should just check out the whole album. That kid's gonna be on a Grammy stage soon.
Yeah.
Very soon.
I agree with that.
Oh, I want to know what he paid Rory now.
No,
Shit,
he's
he don't
outta
need
here,
me to
right?
promote him.
Yeah, he's out of here.
I'm talking shit.
All right, let's get into some Joe mopping his floors in the morning, Sin eating ice,
Okay.
Maul not awake yet music.
Right.
Maul wake up at 2 still.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
You say you're leaving, but your eyes say otherwise.
Come on, Imani.
Hey.
You're so impatient, but I know what's on your
This is
mind.
definitely Imani.
Been holding back for
Oh,
so
I gotta tell y'all about
long, but
Imani.
shit gets better with time, and there ain't no way to rush this if we're doing it right. 'Cause we got all night,
This is SLV all the way. Niggas stole our whole swag.
all night.
Imani's such a bum.
Yeah, we got all night. Yeah, do all night. You know that you can turn and walk away, but I know that you can't wait another day. Maybe I love the chase and the games that you play when you put up a fight, but there ain't no way to rush this if we're doing it right. 'Cause we got all night. Yeah, do all night. Yeah, we got all night. Yeah, do all night.
That's right, folks. The brand new single from next weekend. Next weekend. Not weekend.
Yeah, no, we got the reference. I'm not even laughing. I'm laughing at you laughing at your own joke.
No, this nigga sounds like next weekend on this part. We got all night. Hey, let's go talk that shit.
This is hard.
Here comes you trying to ruin my joke. It is hard. I
Oh,
still
no,
wanna
I'm just
diss
saying
it.
this is hard. I like this.
I fuck with it. I've been jamming to this.
That's SG Lewis all night.
Maul played a sleeper like 2 weeks ago. It was the interlude, and I meant to get it, but I couldn't buy it, so now I don't
Elley?
have it. It's crazy how...
He tweeted us and said he listened to the
Wonder Woman.
podcast and said thank you.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy how you can't purchase music that you want to buy anymore. Like, it's really difficult to do that now.
And he said, because we said he should make that a real song. He said he's now considering it because he listened to the podcast and we said that. So if you guys get that record, it was because of us. Nothing to do with him.
Oh, well, Elley, thanks a lot. That's pretty dope.
Thanks a
Okay.
lot, Elley.
Nothing to do with him making the actual song. This was
Speaking
all
of
us.
other dope shit, real quick, we just want to make mention that Chance the Rapper is going around to poor people and public schools and giving them all the money. And that's great. This nigga's
Yeah,
doing
he gave
all
money
the
to his,
amazing
his
shit.
old
I'm
school.
telling you,
Is that really Apple cutting the checks?
I wouldn't care.
I'm
I wouldn't
with you.
care. I wouldn't care who's cutting it. It's just great.
He didn't just. He gave $1 million to his old.
That's
school.
a milli.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's super dope. Like
He's
that
one-
didn't
yeah.
get enough
Yeah.
praise that it
That's
deserved
what,
to me.
what a good shit never gets praised.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why it's
You're right.
real important that we
right.
mention it here.
And I feel like he doesn't even like. You can kind of tell he's not even looking for no praise for that either.
Yeah,
He
ain't do
knew
like
it
a
would
press
get
run
out,
for
but
it.
he didn't like.
All
he's
right,
just-
let's do it. Oh, I thought the beat was back. Let's do it because his debut album is coming.
Mhm.
I think Coloring Book was his debut album, but
his album that he's going to charge people
that he's going to sell.
Yes.
I mean, he's in his little press run. He said he wants to make sure he never sells music, but like never sells it. Like here's $9.99, take my album. He wants it to be free forever. That's what he said, but I don't know if
That's
if you
noble
have
of
some
him.
Info.
You know what? We're in a space today where shit. I'm not gonna say he can't pull it off.
I was just about
I
to
mean,
say
with,
that.
no, I mean, we're streaming now on Apple
Yeah.
Music. We're still paying for it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he can say it's free.
Yeah.
But I saw an interesting tweet, which is probably a whole other conversation, that Chance is becoming what we wanted Kanye to be.
All first verse. You heard that?
Like,
that-
if you
that
look at
poem
College
Shorty put
Dropout,
out. You heard that
Kanye-
poem Shorty put out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm not ready to say that. Kanye is giving us too much amazing music for me to
No,
say that.
I just think this socially aware that we thought Kanye also was.
Kid from
Oh
Chicago.
yes.
Kid from Chicago.
It seems
Yeah,
that
I don't
Chance
mean
is
musically.
going down that route.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty powerful. But I mean, y'all the nigga, listen, y'all fucktard support all types of shit, and then the shit get to the top and say fuck y'all, and then y'all still support it. But whatever. And that's not a Kanye rant either, even though it sounded like it could have been. And that hoodie looks like it could be a Yeezy hoodie.
It's not,
Rory's
but I could
wearing.
see. I mean, shit, your whole closet's easy now.
This young lady that I'm gonna play is name. I won't lie to you and pretend that I know how to pronounce this. Elley Duhe. She's clearly
I don't know,
from.
man.
She's clearly from like Paris or some shit like that. I don't know. But the name of the song is called Immortal, which I thought was a pretty dope name. Get it? Immortal.
Because you have a song.
Yeah.
Called Immortal.
Maybe because your love for me is more.
Yes, baby. Baby.
That's exactly what he was talking
That is what I was.
Right, baby?
Rory, first of all, don't hate yes, baby. I love you.
Who's hating?
I love
you.
I was securing your
Securing.
your bullshit.
All right, here we go. Immortal. Elley Duhe.
This already sound hard.
The beat is hard.
Super.
Maul, don't start saying we need a 16 over the beat, because then my fans start getting excited for no reason.
We know you never rapping again.
We be sailing in the chopper road, killing like we vultures. I became the queen when I rode with them brothers. Lamb, tenderloin, I eat nightmares for supper. Brow, brow, one command, and I'll sick 'em on another. Ain't no love in the jungle. Profit over everything, money might just be my name. Ain't no love in the jungle. Profit over everything, money might just be my name. Like, oh, God, it's like I feel I can't lose. I feel I can't lose. I'm mortal, immortal, immortal. Like, oh, God, it's like somebody tell us we will lose. Not me and my crew. Me mortal, immortal, immortal now.
I like anything you can be sad to. I like anything that can make you realize
This
things.
isn't that sad to me though.
No, it's not sad. I'm talking shit. This beat is hard.
Everybody
This girl, her voice reminds me of a lot of people.
I was trying
Swagger
to
like
think
us
of.
girl for sure.
I was gonna say Saya, but I could be wrong there. If that's what I was thinking of.
It's another one of them little white girls she reminds me of too.
That's hard.
It's hard, yeah. I'll let her hook rock. Fuck it.
Cause there ain't no love in the jungle. Profit over everything, money just might be my name. Ain't no love in the jungle. Profit over everything, money might just be my name. Like, oh, God, it's like I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got nothing to lose. Immortal, immortal now. Like, oh.
Yo, did y'all see the picture of the dude holding the AK-47 and he's cross-eyed?
I'm glad I didn't see that. I'm glad I missed that.
And
one.
everyone was joking about who he was gonna shoot.
See,
And it was everyone but the person he was aiming for.
see, that's why I'm glad I didn't see that.
I think I saw something like that. You know what's funny? There's a video floating around of 40 Glock shooting a 40 Glock
That shit was so funny.
and not hitting a damn thing.
Wait, that was him in the desert?
and that nigga
Was that
wrist-
40 Glock?
That nigga wrist
I
was
think that
all
was. I think
over
he's
the
trolling
place.
us though, man. I think they trolling us because he just listened to the dialogue. He said, "Yo, why you record me from over here? You supposed to be on there." He said, "Yo, your
Wait.
shit flying up."
I want to be very
I didn't
clear.
even realize
I'm one
it
of the
was 40
people.
Glock.
I think 40 Glock is hilarious, and I fuck with him. I think he's funny. Yeah, so that video was funny too. What other little small tidbits did I fucking miss that I needed to hit? It was something else really funny that I wanted to touch on. Yeah,
You got a job now. That's pretty cool.
yeah, I got a job. I don't know if I'm plugging it yet. I want to shout out to my good people over there at Complex. Rory's got a whole bunch of jokes about it.
I'll
what
save it till you plug it.
What I will make mention of is what I thought was interesting. Lil Uzi just released a video saying that he encourages everyone to not sign to a label, and he sees no idea why people are doing that still, even though he just signed to a label. So I'd like to applaud the little young guy for at least.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought so. What else was really funny, interesting? Vince Staples and Vlad's exchange was really funny. I won't make mention of it any more than that.
Pretty funny.
But I thought it was cute to hear Vlad call himself an investigative reporter. That's what he called himself. I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of Vlad when I catch him.
Baby, you're not gonna beat the dog shit out of
I'm not gonna do
anybody.
anything to anybody. Thank you, baby.
Henny Palooza Houston is this Saturday.
And I see all of the Houston hoes tweeting about it.
This Saturday?
It's Saturday. Flights are still all right
How do you know?
because I booked the flights.
Not coming straight home after Houston, huh?
No, I am, and then I'm leaving right away. So I'm going from LA to Houston home. And
I
then
didn't ask
leaving.
all that. I just said so.
I'm just telling you my itinerary because you seem to,
be
have some
concerned-
questions
be
about
con-
it.
I have some questions about it. Just once, I'd like for Rory to pick up his FaceTime while he's at Henny Palooza.
That ain't gonna happen.
I would. I'd be working, man. I really don't be around the hoes.
Rory's serious at Henny Palooza. It's a different Rory.
Yeah.
It's a different
For
Rory.
real.
I witnessed it firsthand in LA. I ran up on that one by accident on purpose, and then I went to the one with y'all in Coney Island.
I'll have to save all of my Rory replies
It's a different Rory.
for off of
It's
the
no
podcast.
smiles.
There's no smiles.
It's not a game.
Fuck Rory.
Joe's performed at a Henny Palooza, so
By mistake. I wasn't supposed to perform at that shit.
it was a trap, and I was so happy to see the trap work.
It worked.
Come on, Maul. What fucking Wizards game are you about to promote for us?
I'm not promoting any Wizards game.
All right, so
Go Wizards.
Anything to promote.
No,
How does Brandon like DC?
loves it.
I bet he does love it.
He loves
Yo,
DC.
y'all niggas, man.
He loves DC. He
Baby,
loves
is there anything that you need to plug?
Listen,
Your fashion
man.
show is Sunday, right?
My fashion show is on
Hey,
Sunday.
talk your shit. Talk your shit,
You're not
baby.
gonna be here.
I know. I'm mad that
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna be in
missing.
Houston, but I support everything you're doing.
I will knock
I mean,
the fucking boots off of you.
Wait,
You
what
crazy?
happened? If I have to work in Houston,
Houston.
He's performing at Henny Palooza.
I can't.
Yeah, he's performing in the fucking house.
You performing in the house, Joe? What time is this performance?
I didn't know.
Are tickets still available?
No more.
All right.
No, tickets ain't going on sale. Only
Well,
me.
all right,
Yeah, I
but
could go.
before we get out of here,
Oh.
though, let me ask. Tickets ain't going on. So let me ask you this: though. If
What?
Rory needed me to come through like he did in New York that time,
Yeah, we could go.
We could just move the fashion show.
We is funny. Yeah, we could go.
but what you going for?
No. Oh, you talking to mom?
No, he's not talking to Maul. He's talking to Sin. Where we gotta go for?
He's talking to mom.
Are you
performing that
going?
We are getting out of here. I'm gonna
I
end this
know.
podcast
He
later.
sound confused.
We are out of here. I love you. I love everybody. Everything is wonderful.
Was this a case of Mendices having his cake and eating it too? Because when he wasn't with Yandy, was he with Erica? When he wasn't with Erica, would he be back with Yandy?
Word.
Because if both women carried to term, the pregnancies would have some overlap.
That's true.
He did not tell a lie.
All right, I'm out of this shit. Sorry, Houston. Guess I won't be there performing in the living room. performing in my den.
Watch it live on your Insta live. I'll record for you.
There you go. Can we make requests? You should do Pump It Up. All right. Peace.